We'll start this morning with some big breaking news.
Senne Lammens' return to full training at Old Trafford could not have been timed any better, with Manchester United preparing for one of the most defining matches of their season, the Manchester Derby. The young Belgian goalkeeper has been steadily working his way back from a period of adaptation and fitness work, and now he is fully integrated into first-team training once again, sharpening up alongside his teammates under the watchful eye of Erik Ten Hag. For United fans, this development is a welcome boost, especially ahead of such a monumental clash with their bitter rivals, Manchester City. The Manchester Derby has always been more than just another Premier League fixture. It is a game steeped in history, pride, and bragging rights that stretch beyond the 90 minutes on the pitch. For Manchester United, it is also a chance to prove that they are still a force capable of challenging the very best. With City continuing to dominate under Pep Guardiola, United's preparation for this match requires not just tactical precision, but also the presence of a fully fit and highly motivated squad. The sight of Senne Lammens back in training at Old Trafford has added another layer of excitement and intrigue, as the 22-year-old Belgian is seen as one of the brightest young goalkeeping prospects in Europe. Lammens' journey to Manchester United has been one defined by resilience and ambition. After breaking through at Club Brugge, he quickly built a reputation for his commanding presence in goal, standing tall at 6'6" with excellent reflexes and distribution skills. His ability to play out from the back was a key reason United identified him as a long-term option to develop under Ten Hag's system, where goalkeepers are expected to be just as comfortable with their feet as they are with their hands. His return to training now provides United with not just depth, but also a glimpse of the future in their goalkeeping department. Currently, André Onana remains the undisputed number one for United, with his Champions League experience and comfort in possession being crucial to Ten Hag's tactical plans. However, competition in goal is something every elite side needs, and Lammens' presence ensures that no one can take their place for granted. United have been guilty in recent years of lacking strength and depth in certain positions, but the goalkeeper role now feels much more secure with the Belgian back in full sessions. Training alongside Onana, he is learning from a seasoned professional while also pushing himself to meet the demands of Premier League football. The significance of returning to training at Old Trafford, in particular, cannot be understated. While the team regularly uses Carrington as their base, sessions at Old Trafford ahead of big matches serve as an opportunity to familiarize players with the atmosphere and surroundings of the stadium. For Lammens, it was a chance to feel the intensity of preparing for one of the most iconic derbies in world football. The staff have noted his sharpness, vocal presence, and increasing confidence since rejoining the group, and that energy has reportedly lifted the mood in camp during what is an incredibly tense build-up. Whether or not Lammens features in the derby itself is another matter. It is highly unlikely that Ten Hag will make a change in goal for such a high-stakes match, but the value of competition goes beyond the starting lineup. Training against world-class attackers such as Marcus Rashford, Rasmus Højlund, and Antony has sharpened Lammens' reflexes and decision-making. At the same time, his imposing frame has made him a difficult obstacle for his teammates to beat during practice drills. That sort of internal competition is what Ten Hag insists upon, as it raises the standard of every session leading into matchday. The Manchester Derby will, as always, be a battle of contrasts. Guardiola's City have been the benchmark in English football for several years, playing with relentless precision, possession, and pressing. United, meanwhile, are still piecing together their long-term identity under Ten Hag, but matches like this offer them the perfect stage to make a statement. Having every player available and ready is crucial, and Lammens' inclusion in training means that United can approach the game with a fuller squad and more options in key positions. For Lammens personally, This is also a psychological breakthrough. Goalkeepers often develop later than outfield players, and their career paths are defined by patience, consistency, and resilience. The Belgian has shown all of these traits since making the switch to Manchester. Settling into a new environment, adapting to the pace of English football, and working under the intense pressure of a club as big as United is no easy task. Yet his calm approach, combined with a fierce determination to prove himself, has made him a valuable member of the squad even before establishing himself on the pitch. The derby may not yet be the stage where Lammens is handed his big moment, but being part of the preparations is a vital step forward in his development. Training in the build-up to such a massive occasion allows him to absorb the culture of the fixture, understand the expectations, and build the mental resilience needed to succeed at this level. For United fans, his presence is also symbolic. It signals that the club is investing in youth and building a foundation for the future rather than relying solely on short-term fixes. As the countdown to kickoff continues, all eyes will naturally be on the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, and Haaland to provide the attacking spark, and on Onana to deliver in goal. Yet behind the scenes, Lammens' return has provided the squad with a boost in morale and intensity. Every great team relies not just on the 11 players who start, but also on the wider squad pushing them forward, and United now find themselves in a stronger position thanks to his comeback. The Manchester derby will come and go, but for Senne Lammens, this week represents something far more enduring. It is the moment he stepped back onto the training pitch at Old Trafford, ready to contribute, ready to learn, and ready to push towards a future where he may one day take his place between the posts in the derby itself.